Alright, so for this game I'm once again doing the Loki Rush. This time I'm playing against Odin though. It's once again on the Titan difficulty. So I'm just putting the villagers on the boars here, since I didn't really spot any other useful foods. Could have went to the chickens as well, but the boars have more meat on them, so that's a bit easier. This first villager I put him on the gold. And then I'm also creating a dwarf at the moment, who will also go on the gold. There we go. I'm recording this voiceover after playing the game, so it's sort of a review as well. Can learn from my own mistakes as well. So currently I'm waiting for 60 gold so I can create another dwarf. And this current villager, the gatherer I created, is gonna go to wood. So I had 60 gold, so now I'm creating a dwarf. I queued up Heimdall. My Berserker is just scouting around, trying to find the enemy base here. This dwarf also goes to gold. And then I created a new villager, which will go to the boars as well, which will gather food. Then I also pressed or queued up another dwarf, which will go to the gold as well, and the gatherer that is currently on the gold will transfer to the wood when that happens. The gatherer moves to the wood there, since we do need a little bit of wood for this. First we have to create the temple and an extra house, and then we want to build an armory as well. We're just trying to kill the boar here. Now at this point I already should have queued up some villagers, which I forgot. Usually at this point I create 4 extra villagers, but I'm too busy with this Berserker trying to find a spot where I should build a temple, since I was still finding their base. So I finally placed down the temple, and then I realized I should build villagers. So I should have built the villagers way earlier, so I lost some time there. It's a TC idle time. Which, if you would try this strategy in ranked, you definitely have to avoid that. The faster you are, the better. There I tried to shoot the boar with the town center, but I failed, since I didn't realize it would run away. I was hoping it would attack my town center. We finished the temple, we are building a house. And then now that we are building a house, I want to save up wood till around 135, so I can build an armory. So we finished the house there. I was trying to find their enemy base once again. I don't really know this map that well, so I had no idea where the enemy base was. Just creating another dwarf for later, since we need to get to the heroic age as quickly as possible. So just want to get gold a little bit faster. And as you'll see, it'll be an extra unit as well. So I just realized I had plenty wood, so I moved those gatherers straight away to the gold. Maybe could have put them on food as well, since we need less gold than food, but I put them on gold there. Finally we spotted their base. So with this Berserker I'm currently just waiting till I aged up so I can build the armory for the next age up to the heroic age. We aged up, building an armory there. Now I was considering I could just make extra villagers so I can maybe get to the amount of food I need quicker, or the amount of gold I need quicker. And it would also give me some extra units once I transform them all to Berserkers. Queued up the next age. Random bird. As you can see, I already have enough gold at this point. But I'm just creating a little bit of, making a little bit extra gold, since I need to transform all these villagers to berserkers as well. But I probably could have moved these from gold earlier, but it didn't do the exact calculations on at what point I should transfer them. At this point, I'm just waiting till I get 800 food. So I probably could have been about, what, maybe even 20 seconds earlier if I transferred those from gold way earlier to food. And here I had the problem of where I had to move all my villagers to the next food spot, which is also a bit of a waste. Definitely could have placed those better. But hey, we're playing against AI, so it doesn't really matter if you make small mistakes here and there. In rank though, So, here I decided I've had enough. Let's go and create the berserkers, and we're going all in. Once again, this is an all-in strategy, or at least when I play versus AI. I go all in, it's all or nothing. I completely forget about my base, which you never should do in ranked. But versus the AI, it's not a problem. Titan AI, that is. So now I'm just waiting till I aged up here. And to my surprise, the enemy started attacking my base. So I was kind of thinking, But it was a good example of you can see what happens when you completely leave your base alone. So if that happens in ranked, you're kind of screwed, or maybe it would be a trade, but... So I use the walking woods on the forest, and then I'm gonna start the huge attack here. And I'm pretty much just praying they don't destroy my whole base, since I don't have any units left there. Or you could think, hey, if they destroy my base, then I also destroy their base, and it's a base for base trade. Just harassing with the tree a little bit so they go off the gold there. Already got their town center. These units do so much damage to buildings as well, which is great for this. Luckily, my town center is clearing the units they sent. Now we are just destroying their military buildings so they can't pump out units to stop our push here. Mountain Giant doing work there. Luckily my own base is safe now. Those berserkers I was kind of scouting to see if there were any lost villagers there. Bunch of dwarves. Now it's pretty much just a matter of time before I take their whole base. Maybe what you would do in a ranked scenario, if they would start attacking your base and you lose your own base while attacking their base, you probably need a bit more resources so you can build a town center if necessary. at the spot where they destroyed it, or where you destroyed their base. And we won.